stars as Will Schuster on the hit show that has become a pop culture phenomenon and has turned millions of fans into gleeks. Yes, here's Matthew Morrison. Matthew, welcome back to town.
Oh, good to see you.
Yeah, Matthew Morrison, one of the stars of that big hit show Glee, but you know, started out on Broadway like so many people. Footloose, Hairspray, and I saw you. What was that? A Night in Vienna? Or
Light in the Piazza.
Light in the Piazza, yeah.
Ma non ci credo, eh?
Yes,
Oh my gosh,
you played the Italian boy.
Please,
Remember
I just
that?
broke into a sweat.
And he had a great voice on all those shows. Just a
grazie.
matter of time, but there you are out there in Hollywood.
I know, it's crazy. Like,
knocking them dead.
People, you know, knew me in New York, and it's a small group of people that knew me, but now it's like kind of everyone knows me.
Absolutely.
They don't know who I am. They say, Mr. Schuster, Mr. Schuster. They don't know. It's all good.
But the show is popular, and you're getting a lot of celebrities on. Is there one celebrity that kind of surprised you by coming on?
By coming on, I think Gwyneth Paltrow.
Very big.
She was amazing. One of the most amazing people I've ever been around, and you know, she just came back on, and we got to kiss. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad.
Did she sing too?
She did.
Yeah.
She's singing all over the place. I think her version of "Forget You," CeeLo's "F You" or whatever you want to call it, it just went gold.
Is that right?
Yeah. So she's
Wow.
doing all right. I heard that song was like #1 right after Glee aired, and I wrote her an email. I was like, "How does your husband feel about you having the #1 song?"
Yeah.
Right, no kidding. That's his terrain.
Well, I bet a lot of celebrities want to come on. Is there one fan that surprised you?
I was at the Grammys, and then Clay Matthews came up to me.
Wow.
He was like,
Green
"Oh,
Bay
I love-"
Packers.
Yeah, I was like, "Love your show." I was like, "Oh."
So you never know who's really
You know,
enjoying
it's
it.
like
so funny.
everyone picture that guy.
Did you have a good time at the Grammys?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Is that nerve-wracking to be there? I mean, because I would think that, do you consider yourself an actor first or a singer first?
I consider myself a dancer first. I actually started breakdancing when I was like really young.
You are perfect.
and,
You are we have found the perfect man.
Yeah, I doubt that.
What are we talking about? Where were you? In California? California
yeah.
guy? High
Southern
school
California.
out there?
Yeah.
Did you go to all the clubs and do the acts on stage? You
No,
know?
it was kind of like on a cardboard with some friends. That's
You're spinning?
Yes, exactly.
Do you still have a move?
Yeah, well, I call it broke dancing now because, you know, my body just doesn't rebound like it used to. And like every time I do something, like, oh, the next time, oh God, why did I try that? You're so stupid. You should know better.
I started breakdancing, you know.
You just started?
Just kidding. Right back with Matthew Morrison from Glee.
Tomorrow on Live from the new film Paul, actor Jason Bateman.
Matthew Morrison's got his own album coming out. What kind of songs are you going to have there?
Gosh, you know, I have such respect for the songwriting process now. I kind of always wrote songs when I was growing up and stuff, but I really delved right into it and collaborated with a lot of great producers. And, you know, that's why when I was at the Grammys this year, it was a different feeling. I just have so much more respect for artists, for music artists. And that girl who won Best New Artist, Esperanza Spalding.
Wow.
Came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere. She was like the dark horse, but her music really is amazing. I played it at a dinner party I had, and everyone was like, you know, who's this?
Who is this?
You know, and that's like the kind of reaction I would, you know, I think anyone would love to have. with
So
their
were you
music.
going to write some of the songs for this album?
I wrote a lot of them, and then I did a couple covers. I'm doing a duet with Sir Elton John.
Oh, no
my
kidding.
God.
Yeah,
That's great.
and a couple other people that I can't say yet.
Okay.
Surprise
Yeah,
duets.
surprise duets.
All right, I won't tell you that it's me.
Anybody coming up that we should know about on the show, Glee? Any big guest stars that we haven't had yet?
Anne Hathaway
Oh,
kidding.
should be coming on.
she's terrific.
She is pretty terrific.
You know, you're always arguing with her on the show.
You know what? She's my best friend on the show. I love her. She's the most amazing person. You know, when we started the show, I think she's really what made Glee what it is today, because she brought that validity.
Yeah,
to,
they
to the
noticed
show.
her right away.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was
She's
a great
incredible.
character to play.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at you in action here, okay?
Okay.
Here's a clip from this week's episode of Glee.
Anything about this, Sue?
I do. Now, I met the drummer for My Chemical Romance at a drum circle, Daytona Beach, spring break, 1996. We had a brief affair. And when I heard of your song choice for regionals, well, I was compelled to notify the band about your long-running legal battle with PETA.
That is not true.
You took away my Cheerios. Consider this the opening salvo of World War C.
Glee airs Tuesday night on Fox. Matthew, great to see you.